Hey, I'm Brian, a veteran game developer who also worked in the film industry for a long time. I've been a creative director, narrative director, animation director, lead writer, storyboard artist, animator, character designer, teacher. I've worked on Mass Effect 2, StarCraft 2, Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls, Paragon, Jade Empire, and more. I've also worked on lots of film and TV like Iron Giant, Space Jam, Lion King 1.5, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, The Curious George movie, and more. I've worked at lots of studios. Woo! Finally, I've taught classes and lectured at a variety of universities like CalArts, Laguna College of Art and Design, University of California Irvine, and Harvard's Graduate School of Design. And now I'd love to talk story with you. The third and final approach is what I call stay loose. Stay loose is to establish some values about your IP, kinds of things that happen in this world. Like if you think about Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, these are two fantasy IPs that became very popular, but immediately there are things that you can sense that would not happen in Lord of the Rings that might happen in Game of Thrones. They have sensibilities to them. You can develop that for your IP, and you can even do this before you ship the first title. You might need to shift a little bit and alter and adapt. It's extremely important to have some strong values, put some stakes in the ground and say, this is what this IP is. You know, a massacre of innocents would never happen in this IP, or it definitely would happen in this IP. And then you use that to create some loose plans. So you have ideas about what will happen, but you also plant a lot of seeds. This is really important. Just plant seeds as you go. Plant little things that don't get paid off or don't make sense. Have someone reference a character or a faction or something that we never really hear about. And that way you're giving yourself the opportunity later to develop those. So you're not just leaving everything wide open as you would do in the make it up as we go approach, and you're not locking everything down as we would in the plan everything approach. There's definitely a sense that there's a plan and there's a feel and a sense of a sensibility for this stuff, but you also leave yourself room to change without having to reverse engineer or retcon or explain why something is different. On the first, the only expansion to Diablo 3, which was Reaper of Souls, the plan the whole time that the team was making Diablo 3 was that the first expansion would be the Archangel Imperius as the villain. That Imperius had transformed into the Angel of Wrath, and that he had it with humanity and he was out to destroy them, and that the Angel of Wisdom, Malthael, had also turned into the Angel of Death, and he was going to be Imperius's sidekick. That was the plan, but it was very loose. There was not a huge commitment yet, and that's good because when we started working on the expansion, it quickly became clear that Malthael, the Angel of Death, was way more interesting than Imperius. That's one where if we had locked down everything and it had to be Imperius, we would have been stuck. But when a cooler idea emerged and we all felt it, I talked about in the bad ideas section the danger of the exciting new idea. This was not that. We had all felt this draw towards Malthael the entire time. We were able to adapt and say, great, yeah, let's switch and make Malthael the villain. And even then, in that story, we were still planting seeds. You know, we put Imperius in the story here and there, and he's kind of like, he doesn't like you, but at one point he helps you, but at the end he's kind of looking at you like suspiciously. So as much as someone with no facial features can be suspicious, we were planting a lot of seeds there. The stay loose approach is the best, especially for long-term live games. You want to give players a sense that there is a plan and values and ideas, but also give yourself the freedom to expand into new and different areas. So I would really recommend going with stay loose. That's all for now. I'll see you on the next one.